I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. Was anyone allowed to remove the mercy seat from off the Ark of the Covenant? Well, you go back in the Old Testament, that famous Ark of the Covenant mercy seat with the famous angelic creatures on the side where the blood was spilt. Here's what's fascinating, that the mercy seat was the cover of what you and I know as the famous Ark of the Covenant. You go back to the book of Exodus, particularly beginning in chapter 25 and forward, and you will hear the story of how the priest garments, etc., all came into fruition. Here's what's fascinating about the famous Ark of the Covenant. Originally, according to the book of Exodus, what we know is the tablets of Moses, or the 10 Commandments, were placed in there. We know later that a jar of manna from the wilderness experience was put in there, and we know from Hebrews chapter 9 that eventually Aaron's rod was put in there, or a portion thereof, because of when it bloomed, etc. Now, the bigger question is, well, how did these items get put in if they were not originally in there? And, well, the only way would be to remove the top, and the top was the mercy seat. So I think we can put two and two together and say, yeah, there were strategic times, but for strategic purposes and reason. I would argue that 99.99% of the time, that mercy seat stayed stationary as the Ark was stationary in the temple of God. Great question. If you have one, send to AskJeff.net. Maybe your question will be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at AskJeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.